Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be showcasing DIO. Also, DIO has Divine on him right now, so we're getting the maximum damage, and thank you to my friend. If you see him in a server, say banana. So DIO's first ability is called Muda. And this move has a 5-second cooldown and does 7 million damage with all crits. Next up is his second ability, Earth Shatter. And his second ability with a 5-second cooldown does 10 million damage. Next up is his third ability, the World. And this ability has a 15-second cooldown and does 7 million damage. But another additional detail is that if you use this ability, I accidentally just used this 4, but if you use this 3, you can spam his 2, or you can spam his 1. I recommend spamming his 2, but you can also combine them. So overall, it probably does around 30 to 40 million if you count the 1 or 2 damages. So yeah, let's go ahead and move on to his 4, Road Roller. The damage of this move is pretty hard to tell, because it does around 500,000 to 600,000 each hit, but sometimes it'll do 1.2 to 1.8 million each hit. So overall, I'd say it does about 25 million, which is a pretty good amount of damage. So overall, is DIO worth it? Kinda. DIO overall is a pretty good raid character, so let me show him to you 4 dimensions. Also, this is the new accessory. It's not too good, but it looks pretty nice. So, he's pretty good for dimensions. We could have gotten better if we had a small skin equip, but sadly we don't, so we did go pretty slow. I think it's possible to get a sub 140 with DIO, which is actually a pretty nice speed run. I'm not able to use him in a raid. Actually, I'll use him in a raid. I'll just have to wait a little while. But for now, I'll go ahead and do a boss rush with him. Oh my god, that's a lot of ticket. So yeah, he's pretty good for boss damage, so I'll test him in raid. Alright, looks like it's time to do raid. I woke up beast mode 13. I had to restart since I did bad. Okay, so I died at 3 minutes with 2.2 billion damage. So we'll just calculate that later and see what damage we get. So, bad news. I don't know how much damage he did in raid, because I wasn't looking when raid ended. But I can do the calculations. He did 2 billion damage with 4 minutes left, which adds up to 4 billion damage. He probably would have done a little bit over that. But that's with a 50%. With an extra 50%, which we'd be replacing Saber if we did that, we'd be doing 6 billion. But since we'd have a worse assist, we'd probably do somewhere around 5.8 to 5.7 billion. Or, yeah. But sadly, there is no 100% for DIO raid. And the best other option would be Ichigo raid. Doing that, I don't know how much damage you could get. Probably somewhere around 5 billion though. But he might actually be doing 6 billion or something. Because he does actually jump into the air, which makes you do less damage. So in a Chainsaw Man raid, I think he could do around 6 billion. I was gonna say 7 billion, but probably around 6 billion in raid, in a Chainsaw raid. So 6 to 7 billion in a Chainsaw raid isn't too terrible. I don't know how much damage he really does, like with Shadow Monarch, this account does. I think it does around 9 to 10 billion. Probably somewhere closer to 10 billion. So, I don't really think he's that good for raid. His 4 takes too long, and it doesn't do that good of damage. But really, that's about the only bad thing about him. I'd say he is the best raid character in the market right now. And yeah, you probably should buy him if he would be your best character. I'd say for dimensions, he's a little bit better than Goku. I don't know about as good as Aizen or Naruto. But for raids, Dio is actually pretty terrible. Overall, Dio is probably A tier. Maybe A plus. Not quite S tier yet. So, for dimensions, I kind of recommend buying him depending on what characters you have. But if you already have good characters, then don't buy him. If you already have Naruto or Obito, then he's not really worth it. Actually, Ichigo Fullbring might actually be better than him. Actually, yeah, I'd say Ichigo's better than him. So yeah, he's not even the best right now. So yeah, that's the end of the video. I'll see you guys in another video where I hide him inside of my computer because I get really scared. Goodbye.